Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video, and in this video it's going to be a really quick news update. I will however have another in-depth Destiny 2 video for you guys to watch this weekend, much like I've been doing recently, breaking down various different aspects of the game, so do stay tuned for that. However, today I want to speak about the most recent This Week at Bungie blog post. It went live a day later this week actually, it went live a couple of hours ago as opposed to the usual Thursday slot. And the reason for that is because in this week's post they detailed their plans for E3. E3 is of course for the first time open to the public this year, which of course means it is technically speaking the first public hands-on for Destiny 2. So that means to any of you guys out there that bought tickets, you are going to be going hands-on with the game, which is super exciting. So in this video I'm going to talk about exactly what is going to be playable, what is new, and all the stuff you need to know. So if you do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, and if any of you guys are going to be at E3, then also let me know. Now first up, let's talk about exactly what is going to be there. If you watched the gameplay reveal livestream, or you watched any of my videos following that event, or you were at the event yourself, then it is actually going to be pretty much the same at E3. So the first thing you have is the Homecoming mission. As per the blog post, it reads, "The first mission in Destiny 2 starts with an attack on our home. The Red Legion of the Cabal Empire arrives on our doorstep with their sights set on the Traveler. Fight back, show them what we're made of, and become that guardian that Zavala never shuts up about." That is, of course, the gameplay segment you are seeing in the back. It is a really awesome mission. It's supposed to be, as described, the first mission of the game. I'm not entirely sure whether it starts exactly where we begin the demo, or whether there is another kind of portion of it beforehand that they are keeping hidden, because it does start quite abruptly. But either way, standing in the tower when it's all destroyed and there's like, you know, flames everywhere we've basically kind of like known and loved for the past few years is in ruins. How you have to kind of like fight back and start trying to deal with these Red Legion Cabal. It's a very cool mission, a very cool way to start the game, and it also does a great job of sort of setting the tone for Destiny 2 going forward. However, following that, there is also Countdown, so enter the Crucible to experience the first ever attack and defend mode in Destiny. Work with your teammates to destroy 2 opposing targets, or defend them if you are on the other side. Choose your attack route carefully, you get 1 life and limited revives for each round. Again, this was a pretty cool mode. It's take on elimination, it's also configured in the new 4v4 format, so of course you have 4 people on either team, and of course also all the new weapon changes apply, so kinetic, energy and power. Heavy ammo now only applies to the person that picks it up, so you can't go and grab it as a team, so keep that in mind when you're playing, but it is a lot of fun. But if you guys are out there playing it for yourself, then do be very careful with your life, because if you die, then chances are you're out until the next round. And of course, finally, you have the Inverted Spire Strike. Fire team up with 2 other Guardians to enjoy some teamwork and safety in numbers. Travel to Nessus, a planetoid that has become an alien machine world. Descend through a Cabal drill site to infiltrate a Vex stronghold and take down a 3-phase strike boss. Of course, Nessus being one of the most striking new planets, it looks like something straight out of No Man's Sky. There are lots of cool different sections to that strike itself, and if you've seen any of my videos recently, then you've probably seen segments from that gameplay. So that is fundamentally what will be on the show floor, so to any of you guys that are attending, that is what you'll be able to play. However, there is one change. They said in the blog post that what you haven't seen is the new Arcstrider Hunter in player-driven action. In other words, we've seen it in the trailer, we've seen sort of like a few snippets from the vidoc, but we haven't actually seen it being played in-game. So they said the new subclass is being added to the mix. More people playing means more first impressions and more chances for you to think about the first Guardian you'll create in Destiny 2. Now, to be clear, at the gameplay reveal, the subclasses that were playable were the new Dawnblade for the Warlock, the Gunslinger or the revamped Gunslinger for Hunter, and the revamped Striker for Titan. Now, it's not clear as to whether the Arcstrider will replace the Gunslinger, so that way you can only choose between 1 subclass per class, or whether it will be added on top. I have a feeling it might swap out Gunslinger, since the gameplay reveal probably gave people a chance to test that out and give feedback and whatnot, and since it's not drastically different, then it might not be something they need to, you know, like test too heavily, so they may well swap that out for Arcstrider, or it may well be something that is tied specifically to a certain activity, because during the gameplay reveal, the first mission, Homecoming, you had to play that as a Warlock. You had to be Dawnblade. There was no option to play it as a Striker or as a Hunter. Everybody that played Homecoming had to be a Warlock. So it may well be that they swap that out for Arcstrider and you play the first mission with that. Or as mentioned, it could be that they swap it out for the Gunslinger and then you get a chance to use it in Crucible and also in the Strike. Personally, I think that'll make the most sense, since if there are going to be lots of people at E3, it's a chance for lots of people to kind of give their feedback and whatnot, then that's probably going to be one of the first times they get a chance to really put the subclass through its paces, especially in a PvP encounter, so that'll probably be where they get most of their mileage. But either way, for the time being, That much we don't know, but what we do know is the Arcstrider will finally be playable. That is the one that I am super looking forward to. I know Sentinel does look super awesome. Looks like kind of Void Captain America, but for the time being, Titan's out there hoping to wield the shield in a kind of crazy fashion. You're going to have to wait a little bit longer. If they do end up kind of adding these subclasses at different events, then chances are the new subclass will either make it into the beta, which I'm hoping will drop in July, or may well show its face in Gamescom in August, because of course that's typically when you have the last consumer event before the game launches. Either way, that's pretty much it. That is a quick news update. That is everything you need to know. So playable at E3, the first mission, the strike, and also the new mode. I'm going to personally be at E3 myself, recording some gameplay for you guys as well, so anything I didn't get a chance to capture at the gameplay reveal event, I will do my very best to capture it at E3, so if there is something especially you would like to see, I know for myself, I definitely want to test out every aspect of Arcstrider, so hopefully, provided I can record that for you guys, then I'll be able to bring back an in-depth breakdown of everything you need to know about that subclass, much like I did with the Gunslinger changes, the Striker changes, and the Dawnblade, and also hopefully I'll get a chance to record some PC gameplay, because while that was playable at the gameplay reveal event, it wasn't something I could record, so that is something I do definitely want to show you guys, because Destiny 2 running in 60 FPS in 4K is a sight to behold. Anyway, that's enough rambling. That's your news update. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, and stay tuned. There'll be some more Destiny 2 stuff over the weekend, so don't miss that. But until then, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.